The exhibit will be updated in 6 months with new AR technology and will run for 10 years, so there's no rush. Live, on campus, Nick Girard, Update News. Silicon Valley Rising may be hosting 2 more town halls and an October 19th public action. The augmented reality technology in this Tech Museum exhibit sets it apart from other Global Body Worlds exhibitions. The FCC still has time to remove the vote from the docket, which must be voted on before December 14th.
From the School of Journalism and Mass Communications at San Jose State University, your source for what's happening with a fresh perspective on today's issues. You're watching Update News.
An SJSU student club called Spartan Hyperloop is on its way to win an international competition. The team of over 60 students placed in the top 5 last week for their design, which floats using spinning magnets. The Hyperloop pod design competition was hosted at SpaceX in Hawthorne, California. Here's a video of a scale model working for the first time. Magnets push on other magnets. Spartan Hyperloop is using that to make a next-generation transportation design, like this design called Hyperloop 1. The Spartan Hyperloop design spins 4 magnets to float above a track. It can tilt its engines to move forward and backward above the track inside a train-sized tube. The tube is very low pressure, almost as low as the vacuum of space, with very little air to slow down the pods.
So once the Hyperloop pod is functioning, this could potentially go to up to 10 times faster than a car going at full speed on a freeway.
That's 700 miles per hour. When finished, passengers will be able to ride in an SUV-sized Hyperloop pod from San Francisco to Los Angeles in 30 minutes, which would normally take over 6 hours by car. The team arranged their magnets in what's called a Hallbach array, which lifts pods with more efficiency.
When the magnets spin at a high frequency or high speed, we are going to get the lift.
The design process isn't easy, but it's teaching students. Students that traveled to Hawthorne, California met with many other teams and Elon Musk.
Being there at SpaceX and seeing Elon Musk and being amongst all the other teams from around the world was absolutely exceptional.
The design of the Hyperloop vehicle has been broken up into multiple challenges and has become a popular academic project worldwide. The team will submit their design in January, build a full-scale design to compete in August next year. The San Jose City Council has been negotiating property sales near Girard Station with Google since June, but that has been behind closed doors. On September 20th, a coalition of community organizations wanted the public to weigh in on the project and draft possible community benefit guarantees before the deal is finalized in December. City Councilman Raul Perales announced that it was agreed the plan would not be another isolated tech campus like the Apple spaceship. Instead, Google has expressed that the project will be part of the community.
I tell you, it is both exciting and nerve-wracking.
The town hall was hosted by Silicon Valley Rising and 16 other community organizations in the Washington United Youth Center.
Fundamentally, we believe that there has to be an actual agreement between the city, Google, and the community so that we actually have a community benefits agreement.
Table representatives from around the room presented collective concern over the lack of affordable housing, wages, and some suggested Google train locals through education programs. Silicon Valley Rising may be hosting 2 more town halls and an October 19th public action. Many attendees wrote on large pieces of paper labeled "Questions for the City" and "Questions for Google."
We're working together to bring all this information together, bring it to the city, bring it to Google, and see what we can do to make sure that if this project moves forward, it's a benefit for everyone here in San Jose.
That October 14th public action will be held at 4 p.m. in front of the Fairmont Hotel.
Now we have Diana San Juan with Arts and Entertainment.
Tell us how to manage stress. Starting next semester, students taking certain VTA Express lines won't be able to pay with their EcoPass. Also, the EcoPass is now called the Smart Pass. San Jose State students have had free public transit for years now.
So basically, we had this EcoPass system when you joined the college, and we could get to anywhere around the Bay Area.
But things are changing, mostly in name and cost.
So yeah, this EcoPass will be called Smart Pass starting January 2018, and the express buses will be eliminated from the service. so it would only cover light rail and regular local buses.
A ride to Gilroy will cost students who used to make the trip for free.
Mainly the students that are going to be impacted are going to be the ones that come from Gilroy, Morgan Hill area who take the 168 express bus, and then those who come from East Bay who take the 181 express bus down to Santa Clara Street.
About a quarter of bus riders pulled by the AS Transportation Services take the 181 express bus from Fremont BART. Those buses will continue to operate until the Berryessa BART extension is complete. So if you ride the express lines from anywhere besides Fremont BART, you might want to check the new policies for Smart Pass. Nick Girard, on campus, Update News. San Jose State students get a taste of beers around the world thanks to the 25th anniversary of the hospitality department. SJSU students have launched a campaign to prevent the return of Professor Dr. Louis Aptekar, who was put on leave after several sexual harassment claims. Aptekar, who is a tenured full-time professor in the Education Counseling Department, was suspended in 2016 following several complaints of sexual misconduct. Students who live in Campus Village A apartments are receiving an email from the Residential Life Coordinator. Find out how Spartans show their school spirit for Homecoming Week. It's Homecoming Week. See how Spartans are celebrating.
Men's track is coming back to campus.
Jessica Stopper is here with sports. San Jose City Hall is being lit up in purple in recognition of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. City officials say the lights will be on for a couple of days throughout the month.